funny that the song is
I should look at you. Okay.
So, why did you choose this performance but no others that great entertainment?
Well, I'm very interested in this way of doing theater, Chinese, old forms of Chinese theater. For me, it's a chance to see these old traditions that I cannot see in my country. I cannot see other countries. I guess you have a wonderful ways. I have watched other operas here, and I'm very touching because they are the way they sing, the way they dance, the way they move, and also is very beautiful visually. And the songs are very incredible. I really enjoy and very curious to see the performance tonight.
Okay, and how much do you know about the Liyuan opera?
Well, I know very little, but I'm very interested also in the way they tell the stories. The stories are very, they tell the stories in a very poetical way. And I guess this is the most important. And I like the way they build the set, because it transports to another time. And I guess for the spectator is a very important experience to understand the language of our ancestry, our people who came before us.
Okay.
And I guess I'm learning a lot with Chinese theater.
Okay,
And I hope I can bring to my country, to Brazil, I'm from Brazil, this experience as a spectator of Chinese opera.
okay, and have you seen? Did you see the Beijing opera?
No, it's the first time. It's the first time.
I miss Beijing opera.
No, Beijing opera. I just see in videos, and also I have seen in pictures, but it would be my first live experience.
Is there any differences between the Beijing opera and the opera you saw those days?
Yeah, you mean Western opera? Or
No, and I mean.
no, I don't know the difference yet because I don't know Beijing opera.
What do you think? No, I mean during this date you have seen
Several.
local and opera, right? All
Yes.
kinds of opera.
Yes.
And what do you think the differences between Beijing opera and this opera?
Well, for me it's difficult to notice the difference because for me everything is new. I cannot. I should study more classical Chinese theater to tell you the difference. But I can tell you that it is pleased me. I really enjoy watching them. I realized that semi characters that I have seen, they act like in very stylized way, very style. But I haven't seen performances with face painting face, and I'm curious to see. I guess I don't know if I guess this is not painting face, but I have seen like a small performances like the Warriors, like the old kinds of opera, and I like that also. But for me, what's more interesting is that the opera is a real alive opera, different from the Western opera, because in Western opera the actors stay like very stick, very, and in Chinese everything is like water, it's like fluid, and this is for me is the big difference between Western opera and Chinese opera, because Chinese opera is like alive. It looks like more African tradition than Western tradition.
And which performance do you like best during this date you saw?
Well, I cannot say, because I like all of them. Some moments I really like more. I really like the performance yesterday about the fool, really touching. But I like the other performance, the sister. The sister also was very touching because it was a message, a reflection, and I could. And also it's nice because there is a translation. I can understand what's going on. And I bought several DVDs of opera, but for me it would be hard because I cannot understand Chinese. But I try my best to understand, because to understand the story, what's going on.
So, are you going to introduce some Chinese opera or some Chinese thing to your friends?
No, well, I'm going to use to my classes, because I'm a professor at the university, and I give a class about what I call the other theater. I mean, the theater that's not Western, the theater that's related to African and to Asia. And then I have a lot of opera to show them and talk more about the style, about the way they tell the story. This is very interesting.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the opportunity to talk with you.